Okay, we're back. We're continuing on the arm here. And I'm going to round this off a little bit. I'm going to go back up to the face here and try to, well, actually I'm going to cut out this hand from the snowman. Alright, we're just going to make that a definite cut. Alright, right here we're going to put a little cut for the other arm of the snowman, just like so. And take it up and around. Alright, I'm going to cut this out underneath here. Alright, to round this off. Alright. Again, I'm going to sliver all this off that you see, anything that's not been hit with thing here. But let's go back up here. We're going to round this little arm off a little bit. See how I control this knife with my thumb. I use my thumb as pushing that blade where I want it to go. There you go. It's a little different than holding a piece in the round. It's definitely a different feel to it. You know, it's not as easy sometimes. Okay. We're going to go right back here and we're going to sliver this off. Okay, just like that. We're going to get rid of that little hump there. Little bump. And we're going to cut off this portion right here. Now, later on, I'm going to go back over everything and just do a little V-cut, as you see I'm doing here with my knife. Just clean it up really well and try to make it as even as possible. And the same thing with underneath the neck here. We're going to make this a little deeper. Remember, it's all about perception. Up to that hand, and we're going to go a little deeper here. So. Just to give that a little more depth to his neck there. Alright, right here we're going to make him smile a little bit. We're going to cut this out a little bit up here. And let's see here. Let me just make sure that's a little bit more even. What I'm going to do here with the top of his lip, I'm going to cut some of this out. Just like so. And like so. Alright. And then we're going to put a little smiley face on him. So we're going to put a little V cut. Just like this. And one going across like this. That's all we have to do. See? There he is. He's smiling. Make sure it's really distinct there in the corners. Okay. And then we're going to sliver some of this off. Later on I'm going to get a longer blade to reach everything. Okay, back down here we're going to cut this out. I already made that little V cut, that stop cut to follow that outline. You know, and with this type of carving there's a lot of stop cuts, you know, and then going back and shaving part of it out. You know, if you have a V-tool, a lot of this can be done with that. I prefer the knife myself. I find it a lot more fun. Okay, what we're going to do here with the arm, it comes out and around. We're going to chop some of this out. We're just going to take some of this out of here. Since the arm is sticking out a little bit further, we're going to take this up and around like So just going to make this a little more distinct over here, just like that. And cut all this rough stuff off. We're just going to follow that. Okay, we're going to just cut that out like that. Okay, so it looks pretty good, folks. It's coming along pretty good. And we just want to go back and clean everything up. You know, in these little corners like that, you want to put a little diamond cut to separate what they look like. Alright, anything that looks rough you want to go back and take care of and try to make it a little more smoother look to it. Alright, and then I'm going to do this little piece here yet. Hard to figure out how to hold that thing sometimes. There we go. We're just going to smooth this out a little bit up here. We're going to round this off a little more. And on the back, we're going to round that off a little bit, just like so, like we did over here. Kind of a continuation of his body, even though we're not really rounding it off. Okay, see how we have it? Alright. There's a lot to clean up. I have to go around and clean up a lot of stuff and make things more distinctive. Alright. Let's see here. I think we've got most of that. So when we come back, I'm going to do some more with the body here. I'll be right back.